Bradshaw from Cruiser Customizing.
Gregory Beck with Tucker Distributing.
Today we're talking about tire inflation. Now if you're on a ride out in the middle of nowhere and you happen to run low on tire pressure, being able to have some sort of device with you in order to inflate your tires to that proper level is really a key thing.
Oh, it's a good thing even if you're near your house. You know, if it's not available to you, it can be tough. Pushing a bike to a gas station is not good.
So there's a couple different products here on the table we'd like to talk about today, or different methods of airing up your tire. One is air compressors, and another is going to be CO2 cartridge. Let's begin with the simplest and most compact, the CO2 cartridge.
Yeah, this unit right here comes with all your cartridges and a plug to plug it up. Pretty handy, pretty basic. When you're using these, be careful. They get really cold, so you might want to use a rag or something.
So if we take a look at this BikeMaster unit right over here, this is really your complete tire repair kit all in one. You've got plugs, patches, CO2 cartridges, everything you need. So Greg, can you walk us through exactly how a CO2 cartridge works in some of these pieces here on the table?
Yeah, sure. Well, you have your cylinder. Just about every kit has a cylinder. And then you have the adapter, depending on the kind of wheel you have, a straight in or at an angle. They provide you in this kit with a sleeve so you don't freeze your hands off.
It's important.
Yeah. And then as a normal tire repair kit, you have a plunger for your plugs. Then you got patches for if it's a tube.
One thing I like to point out about using a standard CO2 cartridge is the amount of pressure, the amount of bottles it's going to take in order to get you enough air pressure to ride down the road. Usually, from my experience, one cartridge will put about 20 pounds, 15 to 20 pounds in most normal front tires, and 10 to 15 pounds in any rear tire. And then for each additional cartridge you use, it's roughly an additional 3 to 5 pound increase.
Yeah, there are some CO2 cartridges that are roughly 4 or 5 times the size. One of those babies will do any tire.
Now moving away from the cartridge, which once again is the simplest way or the most easiest way to carry a little bit of air with you, let's move on to the compressors themselves. Now here we've got 4 different compressors really classified in 2 different segments.
Yeah, we have 2 models, of which plug into like a battery tender lead, and then we have these 2 that require a cigarette lighter outlet.
So these 2 here in the back, this one here is a top-off unit, once again requires a cigarette lighter 12-volt adapter, as well as one that's probably too big to carry in a motorcycle, but it's great for your garage. The neat thing about these 2 slime units up here, Greg, is the fact that they have just about every connector you need. This here is a 25-foot extension that allows you to be able to plug this in if you're remote or the bike is far enough away that you can't really reach it. 25-foot extension is always a great thing. This here would be the battery tender type connector, positive, negative to your battery, and then this lead stays on your motorcycle. Now why is this great, Greg? Now, if you need to use a compressor on somebody's bike who doesn't have a battery tender lead, these kits also come with a little set of jumper cables and the 12-volt adapter that goes to any cigarette lighter adapter. So if your bike is near a car but not close enough to plug right in, once again, the 25-foot lead comes in handy. Now what makes these 2 kits different? Quite simply, this one comes with slime sealant as well. So this unit here, just the compressor and all the attachments, and then this that has the compressor, slime, as well as all the attachments. I've got a slime compressor that I carry on all of my long distance trips. Anytime I'm traveling distance, I throw that in my saddlebag or my backpack or whatever I'm riding. I've used it on numerous occasions, and it's over 4 years old now.
Yeah, we used it down in Baja when mine didn't work. Air is a really nice thing to have on the road. If it's a CO2 kit, repair kit like this, a basic one like this, or any of these compressors that you can carry, this is a real good way to extend your riding and not have to be on the side of the road for a long time.
In addition to having a tire failure, proper inflation will help you increase your fuel economy and the mileage that you can get out of a tank of fuel.